Recording. There we go. What's up, everybody? It is the 12th of March, 2023 at 3:06 p.m. I think it's Pacific Standard Time now, right? I think we gave up Pacific Daylight Time.
Feels like
So, yeah, I think I always get confused whether it's PST, PDT, but we're here. We're here today. That's where we're at. So we're gonna try to keep this pretty short, probably half hour, 40 minutes maybe, but we're going to go over a few things. So if you're watching this on replay, make sure you watch it all. If you're on the Zoom, you're going to be listening to it all unless you lose service. And if you do, Channing, no worries, we'll be recorded so you can watch it from where you drop it. All right, Tommy's got some trivia for us. We're going to let Tommy, I'm a little nervous about what type of trivia he came up with. But I'm going to trust him. I'm going to turn this over to you, Coach Tom.
Yep.
Let's have some trivia. So
I've had a traumatic brain injury, so I had to really think about this. So thank you. And my theme is perseverance. And it would take a lot of brackets to get a perfect bracket, let me tell you. A lot of tries anyway to get a perfect bracket. So for those of you out there that know math, what are the odds of filling out a perfect bracket? And if you need, I can give some numbers in a B, C, or D. First one to give me the right answer. Anyone know what the odds are for filling out a perfect bracket?
Let's have them put it in the chat and whoever's the closest. So if you guys can get to your chat, let's have them drop it in the chat. And
you got time on this one because you can look this one up. This is easy to look up.
Yeah, no looking it up. So you guys got a 1 in a trillion. Okay.
That's a good one. It was 1 in a trillion, 1 in a billion, 1 in a quintillion, and 1 in a 1,000. Throw it out there. Maybe nobody knows. There we go. Brant got it. 1 in a quintillion.
It's almost impossible. It's almost impossible. No one's
really
ever done it.
A really big number. Perseverance is hard. It's hard to get that, to hit that mark. So in light of Tualatin winning 2 years in a row, what is the record for how many times back to back or consecutive? I mean, how many times consecutively has someone won in a row? What is the record? Like 5 years in a row, 10 years in a row, 15. We got Owen with 4, 6 with Sam.
You're saying in Oregon? High school?
No, NCAA's. Sorry, this is NCAA trivia because of the tournament.
There we go. Thanks for clarifying that, McNabb.
Thank you. Yeah.
NCAA.
NCAA. Yep. We got, don't do the repeat guesses because you're not going to get any credit there. Vincent got it with 7. Vincent got it with 7. And it was the credit for anybody that knows who it was. What school?
I got it. I got that. I'm not going to enter it because I do know it. These guys should know it, but they're young.
Yep. UCLA, UCLA.
UCLA. Sammy got it.
Coached by who, Brant Miner?
John
Wooden.
John
good.
Wooden. The Pyramid of Success.
And they went 10 out of 12 years. 10 out of 12 years to get those numbers right there. And now this one really quickly. Somebody has to get this one quickly. What school has won the NCAA tourneys the most? What school? Nope, not UCLA. Nope, not Kansas. Not Duke. Not UNC.
NCU. NCU is that Northwest Christian University?
Yeah, that's
in Eugene.
Oh, NCU. That's funny. Come on, it's blue. Big hint.
You guys want me to type it in?
Brant knows it. Kentucky, yes.
Vincent was, well, mine says it was before him, but maybe he would be.
So yeah, no, Brant got it. So perseverance, my acronym for perseverance. PID SD SOS IAS. So that's perseverance is is persistence in doing something despite difficulty or delay and achieving success. IAS. Okay, so persevering is very, very hard, guys. Persevering is very, very hard. It's doing something, but putting off that delay of like, I saw somebody wrote in what grit was, and it was a beautiful answer. I just absolutely loved it. One of you here, Brant probably knows, I don't remember, but I read some of these definitions of grit, and it's fantastic stuff, guys. It was, one of them was someone wanted to do something in front of no one, and so that they could be successful in front of everybody. And I thought that was great. That's definitely perseverance right there. Persevering is hard. It's constantly, how long can you get yourself to go 100% before you get tired? How long can you go doing 100% before you get tired? And I don't want you guys to go 100% and hurt yourself. No, we're not saying anything like that, but giving 100% effort, and how long until you fail. That's just some grit right there. And perseverance is persistence in doing something despite difficulty or delay in achieving success. Achieving success. Achieving success should be boring, guys. Achieving success should be like, it should be expected almost. Like winning's expected. It's not an easy thing though. You're constantly going as hard as you can. And yeah, I just love that answer for what grit was though. I think you guys are all doing great. The check-in is like, we don't want to hear that like you guys are struggling in school because of doing something stupid, or being somewhere you shouldn't be. Like nothing good happens past midnight, and just, we're really proud of you guys for showing up, for being here, for thinking of taking notes, what perseverance means to you, for sharing what grit means to you, because we're all here to grow. We're all here to have an experience, to get better, and persevere each day, and doing something despite, we're putting off a delay of success, of that championship, but we have a championship mentality. So perseverance, that's what I got today. Got a little trivia, a little fun, make you guys think a little bit, build those neural pathways. And yeah, I like to sign off with that. When I give something, that the rest of my life will be the best of my life. It's that Rommel Bommel is what I want every day. So having a great now.
Ramo
You
Bamo,
guys,
rest of my life, best of my life.
yeah, it's don't rest on my laurels. And if I rest on my laurels, I'm gonna put myself, I haven't figured out the Bommel on that one yet, but did everyone ever used to get in your yearbooks, Hags, have a great summer?
I remember that.
Okay, so I do Hagen, I'm having a great now. Okay, so that's what did I give you before? What's important now? Like win
Win.
now. Yep, now win. And then there was I had another one, but I don't remember the sign off on that, but that's what I got for you guys today.
Awesome. Thanks, coach. Okay, hopefully you guys got your notebooks with you. You guys need to get, or if you have your phones, if you're on your computer and you have your phones, you guys need to make sure you've downloaded Google Docs and Google Drive. Google Docs and Google Drive, they're apps, which is short for applications. If you didn't know, apps. So,
And we have no Android users.
everybody's an iPhone user on this team so far.
Amazing. Does anybody use Windows computers? Does anybody use Windows out there?
Windows 98. Okay, so and then what you guys need to do is, I know Tucker's already in the Google Drive for this year's team, but if you are not, which would be everybody else, you need to send me your email and then I will add you to the Google Drive. And that's where we're gonna load this week's assignment. So you'll need to send me your email address that you can do Google stuff with. And if you don't have a Google email address, or if you don't know how to use Google Docs or Google Sheets or Google Drive, let me know. And you can get a free Gmail. Gmail's free these days. So if you guys don't, you need to get one, and you can send it to me right now if you want, which some of you are. Thank you, Andrew, Roan, Nolan. Appreciate that. So I'm going to get those, and I'm going to get you guys added to that Google Drive, Google folder. A lot of Googlies. So you'll be added to the Google folder, so that way you guys can get access. Nope, Andy doesn't count. Needs to be text to me, not in the chat. So if you don't have my number, I'll give it to you. It is 503. No, I'll type it in the chat so everybody has it. I think everybody should have it, but maybe Andy doesn't yet. So I'm going to send you my number, Andy, and then send me a mobile message. Okay, so my cell phone is now in the chat. Should be, if you can see that. That's my mobile. So that's my mobile phone number. And send me that. That way I can get you guys added to the Google folder. All right, next up. Okay, if you guys are able to get to where you can turn your cameras on or off. On or off. Okay, so have your button ready, because we're going to do a little this or that. Okay, so we're going to practice. We're going to practice this one, because I think I know what the answer is on this one. If you're an iPhone user, turn your camera off. If you're an Android user, keep your camera on. Okay, there we have it. That's good to know. All right, next one. Turn your camera on if you prefer Nike over Adidas. If you like Adidas better than Nike, you can keep your camera off. And Jordan's driving, so he's going to just be, because I'm sure he's a Nike guy, because that's, why would you do Adidas if you had a choice? Okay. Next one. If you prefer summer, keep your camera off. If you'd rather be in the winter, turn your camera off. Ooh, okay. Sam likes it cold. Roan's a winter guy. Okay, okay. Next up, if you prefer to write with a pen, keep your camera on. If you'd rather write with a pencil, turn your camera off. Wow, okay, interesting, interesting. A lot of pencil users, is that what that means? Tom, you're still muted if you were trying to say something.
Sorry.
So those are, so camera on is pen, right? Is that what I said? Okay, yeah, I'm a pen writer.
Was
I
it
use a
lapis
Rocket
or boligrafo?
I don't know what that means.
Trying to think of in Spanish.
Un poquito. Okay, if you would rather, if you could time travel and you'd rather go to the past, turn your camera on. If you'd rather go to the future, turn your camera off.
Yo, the future scares me.
Okay, interesting, interesting. Okay, interesting. About split on that one. Okay, if you would rather spend the day at the beach, turn your camera on. If you'd rather hang out at the pool, turn your camera off. Beach, pool.
I don't know. I think you're throwing little shades to how I lost my arm.
Absolutely not, because we haven't divulged that. We haven't told that story yet. So,
Oh, my bad.
okay, everybody's camera on. Okay, next question. If you would rather go skiing, keep your camera on. If you'd rather go snowboarding, turn your camera off. Some of you guys are skiers. Okay. Okay. Jake's a skier. Nolan, you ski?
I've never snowboarded, but it's pretty tough to do the skiing.
Skiing would be
I've
tough.
never done either.
Never done either. Okay. Fair enough.
Skiing looks better though.
Skiing's Skiing's cool. Okay. If you would rather, if you're the type that likes to sleep in, turn your camera on. If you get up early, turn your camera off. If you like to sleep in, let's see those faces. Kendra's up early. Okay, is that Channing? Channing, you're an early riser? Okay, interesting. All right, a couple more. If you use TikTok more than Instagram, if you're an Instagram user, turn your camera off. If you're a TikToker, keep your camera on. If you use TikTok more, keep your camera on. Roan, you're a TikToker? Okay. All right, interesting. If you have breakfast options, if you would rather have sausage, turn your camera on. If you'd rather have the bacon, turn your camera off. Andrew, a sausage fan, huh? Prefer sausage over bacon?
I don't know. Some sausages are really good, but I feel like bacon, it's hard to get it right. If that makes sense.
That does make sense because
I agree.
bacon can be undercooked, and if bacon's undercooked, it's not very good, in my opinion. It's sickening. Okay, couple more. Camera on if you're a Superman fan, camera off if you prefer Batman. Batman or Superman? Okay.
Oh, Superman would murk all day.
Does Batman, what's his really superpower? I don't even, this
He's
Batman,
just
he can't fly.
persistent.
Can he
just
fly?
perseveres.
Batman can't fly. Can he?
He can kind of glide.
He's got like a
Kinda,
badass car
because he's
though,
also
right?
heavy, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Everybody's cameras on if you can. I know Jordan's out of service, but if you can, turn your cameras back on. All right. All right. All right. That was just a little bit of this or that just to get the cameras moving on and off. Okay. Next schedule this week. We're practicing Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday and Wednesday, not Thursday. If you show up on Thursday, you're going to be alone. And I mean, you won't be alone. There'll be other people there, probably. Jewish people, because it's a Jewish community center, but there will be other people there, but not us. We will not be there Thursday. So if you're there Tuesday, great. If you're there Wednesday, awesome. If you can't make them, just communicate. And we're going to be there Tuesday and Wednesday, 5:30 to 7, both days. So there's not a 5 to 6:30 this week. Okay. I did mention that we're going to do a March Madness pool. So I will be dropping in the group chat. I will be dropping the link once the tournament is set. Once the field is selected, which should be here. I know they're posting it or talking about it now, but yep, go for it. So I'll be dropping the link. You guys can come up with completely random, but I do expect you to fill out a bracket, even if it's just, oh, I don't know anything about it. Well, then fill it out. Those are usually the people that win, or the people that don't know anything about the tournament, or pick based on which mascot would win in a fight. Hate it when those people win, because I feel like I should know who's going to win. And then people that win are the ones that like, oh, I like purple better than red, so I'm going to pick all the teams that wear purple. Okay, so March Madness pool will be coming out. Homework assignment for next week. You are going to need to put this in a Google Doc and save it in the Google folder, in the Google Drive. Google Docs, Google folder on the Google Drive. You're going to have to come up with a focus word, one focus word. So maybe it's, and then you have to write why that's your focus word. So maybe it's goldfish. Why? Because goldfish have a short memory. And so whenever I'm starting to space off or getting distracted, I think about a goldfish and that brings me back to the current focus. Okay, or if I make a bad play, let it go like a goldfish. If you make a great play, think like a goldfish, short memory. So your assignment is to come up with that focus word, and then maybe a sentence or two is all, maybe a three if you want to, maybe 4 if you're an overachiever, but you don't have to write a whole paper about it, but just your focus word and why that would be your focus word, how that helps you focus and why that's your focus word. And that'll be good for this week's assignment. But here's how I want you to save it. Okay, you'll see in there, I'll do mine and I'll save it in the format that I want you to save it as. So you're going to copy, don't copy my work or my focus word, but you're going to, don't put my name, put your name, but I'm going to set it up in there so that way you can see how I want it to look. Does that make sense? So it'll be in a format, it'll be your, we'll do first name, last name, and then focus. So I'll put something in there, and I updated some of the people that sent me the pictures or that sent me the hard copy of your homework assignment from last week about the Grit, the movie or the video. And I put those in there. Tucker's in there, Sam's in there now, Gavin's in there, Andy Cooper's in there. So you guys have yours because I took pictures. If you wrote it out, that's great. You can post pictures or you can upload the pictures to the folder. Kind of rambling, kind of little sidetracked, I get it, but hopefully you guys understand the assignment. A focus word, like one word, maybe 2 at max. That's your focus. So if you're starting to get distracted or things aren't going your way, what's a word that a coach, a teammate, somebody else could say to you to help bring you back to the current state and focus? And why is that the word you chose? That's the assignment. Any questions about that? Okay, so I think we got that. Like I said, I'll put an example in the folder and I'll get everybody that's text me their email. I will get you added to the folder. So that way you can save it in there. All right, so that's the assignment for next week. You also need to do your March Madness bracket by, I think, Thursday. I don't think they count the first round or the opening rounds. So I think you can wait until Thursday morning to have your bracket locked in, and I'll drop it in that chat. Sam, I'll get you the link to it if you want to join it, because we haven't got you in the group chat yet. Same thing with Andy and Andrew. I get you added in there too. All right, that's about all I had for notes, but before we go, I want you to, we're gonna have you guys unmute one at a time. I'll tell you, I'm gonna call on you guys, and I want you to tell me if you could create a university or a school, what color combination would you want for your school's team and the mascot? So two-part question, and I'm gonna describe it again to give you guys a little bit of time to think. Okay, you're gonna create your own school, your own college, and you have to think of the color scheme that you'd want your team's uniforms to be and what you would want your mascot to be. So think about those two things, the color combo and the mascot. And it can be, I'm not going to give you any examples because I think you guys are all sharp enough to be able to think about your color combination, what you like, what color combos look good, and what you would want your mascot to be. And we can kind of popcorn it a little bit, so that way we're not going in a specific order. But if you have it, go ahead and raise your hand and let me know that you've come up with your answer. Nolan, let's hear it. Go ahead, Nolan. We're gonna have Nolan unmute and go first. Let's hear it.
I'd go baby blue and black, and I think I would do like a blue jay.
Blue Jay, okay. Okay. That's pretty cool. I like Blue Jays. And the light blue and black is a cool combo. I do like that. All right, Mr. Ash.
I would be green, white, and gray, and my mascot would be the Black Mambas.
The Black Mambas.
Mhm.
Okay. And what type of green? Like forest green or like Celtic
Like-
green?
Like yeah, like Celtic green.
Okay. Okay. I could rock with that. All right. How about anybody else got it and figure it out? Or am I just gonna have to randomly call on people and then make them think on the spot? Asher, go ahead, Asher.
I would go with like a red and gray or like a red and white, and I would get Benny the Bull as my mascot.
Benny the Bull. That would be a cool physical mascot to actually have a bull like the Chicago Bulls mascot. Black, red, and gray or white. Okay, fair enough. Good. Okay, who else has got one? Who else is ready? Owen.
I'd go orange and white and then be the Bears.
The Bears, just straight Bears, huh?
Just Bears.
Orange and white. So drop the black from the Roseburg color scheme and go orange and white.
Yep.
Okay. That's pretty good. Bears is a pretty common one, but that's still, if you like a bear, not a bad choice. All right, who's up next? Roan.
I would go green and black, and I'd do some type of bird,
Like a Celtics green or like a forest green?
like a forest green.
Okay, nice. It's good. All right, Andrew.
I would go with dark green and either a white or gold. It's kind of copying my school, but I just like I like the dark green. And then also I'd have not copying, but the Bears. I like
Okay.
Bears.
So kind of a Jesuit look, color scheme with the Bears. The Bears. All right, Jake, let's hear it from you.
I go green and red, and I'd be the Frogs.
The Frogs, the Fighting Frogs with a Christmas combo look. Nice. The Frogs would be a cool, the Ferocious Fighting Frogs. Fantastic answer. All right, who else? Andy, Coop.
I'll go like a sky blue and a black and do like some type of bird.
Okay, okay. You look like you're in the witness protection program, Andy. You look like, you know, those TV shows where they're like, his identity has been concealed to protect the innocent, you know, because it's your little outline silhouette. That's okay. We know who you are. All right, let's see, who else needs to go? Tucker.
I would do like a red, like white and gold, and call like the Jokers or something.
The Jokers, that'd be pretty cool. I don't know, is there a Jokers team? I can't think of a, that would be pretty cool, like a jester almost, kind of like a clown. Okay, Coach McNabb, let's hear from you. Let's hear what you would go with. You were an Indian and then the Storm and then a boxer and still a boxer. What color combo would you go with?
I like the baby blue gold color scheme. Never been a part of it, but I like that color wave. And then, oh man, mascots maybe like the Sparty,
the Fighting Sparties. Okay, fight on, Sparty. Nice. Yeah, I'm trying to picture that like light blue and gold. Okay. Who else? Who needs to go? Who needs to go still? Sam.
I do like a purple, black, and light gray, and like Sacramento Kings colors, and then the Panthers.
The Panthers. Okay. Nice. I like purple. I wore purple in college, and it was a little bit lighter purple, so it wasn't quite as manly as like the royal, like the Kings is nice purple. Ours was like little faded purple. Got made fun of a lot. But I do have quite a few purple shoes that don't get pulled out now. And I know Kendra has a pair of purple shoes. Let's hear from you, Coach Kendra.
That is exactly what I was gonna say. Black with dark purple and be Black Panthers. So
Wow, you and Sam got a lot in common. Sam's got, yeah, good taste. And those shoes would rock it.
yeah, already got them.
You already got the shoes ready to go. All right, all right, all right. Who else? Rowan? Healed?
I'll probably go like red and black, and then like Cardinals.
Cardinals, okay. Like the Lincoln Cardinals.
Yeah.
He's staying true to Lincoln. Okay. Third place finishers this year. Congratulations. It's pretty good to end on a win. Not a lot of teams get to end their season on a win. All right. Who else hasn't gone? Who else hasn't gone? Is it Coach Tom?
Yeah. So I was kind of thinking birds too, like owls, but I'm going with the color like kind of a darker blue, and then like some gray and some tan, and we're gonna be the Sharks.
The Sharks? Shocks.
The Sharks. Sharks, yep.
Shocks.
No,
Okay.
Sharks.
Sharks.
Yeah.
Sharks. It's better than
I
the
was saying
Minnows.
it with the Eastern accent.
It
Sharks.
sounded like you're from Boston. Sharks better than minnows.
Yep.
Is there any whales? I guess there's the orcas. Isn't there the Whatcom Orcas, I believe, in the NWAC junior college team has the orca as a mascot. All right, was that everybody? Did everybody go? If you didn't go, I am recording this, so I will be able to go back and check. All right, I'm gonna go with baby blue and pink and black. And I was kind of thinking shark, but I'm sure as hell not going to say that after Tom said that.
Shocks.
Shakas. Wichita State's the Shakas. Shockers. I think that's their mascot. I'm gonna go.
You could be the Panthers as well.
I'm not gonna copy Sam and Kendra on that. I'm gonna. I was gonna say like
bald eagles.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something that like, because I like alliteration in my mascot, you know, like so like if it was like the grit.
Tigers, baby.
That's not alliteration, Tom. Do you know what alliteration means?
Oh, sorry, grizzly or
grit grizzlies. Grizzlies, a bear, like a bear, but the grizzlies. Okay, we'll think about it. The gorillas. Okay, the grit gorillas. I don't know. That's not a bad. I don't know how you spelled gorilla with the G-I-R.
I saw the Gorillas in concert in Seattle.
Is that how they spell their name? G-I-R. The Gophers. Gresham Gophers. That's alliteration. All right, you guys. Well, I'm gonna let you guys all get to your brackets. If you're wondering, Duke got a 5 seed, not a 4 seed. They're in the same bracket as Tennessee as the 4. Purdue is the 1. I have a bracket challenge where each person gets to pick a team, and every time that team wins a game, you get a point. There's 8 people, so you pick, each person gets 8 teams, and you pick a team, and then when it comes back to you, you get to pick another team. So I got to try to figure out which team. I had the first pick, which kind of sucks. Kind of sucks to get the first pick because you get the first pick and then like the 16th pick. So it's a snake draft. So I got to think about which team I'm going to go with. Probably going to be a number 1 seed because number 1 seeds have won the last. I read it this morning. I can't remember. A lot of tournaments have been won by the number 1 seed. But I do like Duke. Look out. As a 5 seed, they're going to sneak up on Tennessee and beat Tennessee and give Purdue a run for their money. We'll see. But I'm a little biased. All right. Coach McNabb, you got anything you want to say before we sign off?
I don't think so, honestly.
Okay, Coach Kendra, got anything for the good of the order? You're good? Got that grit backdrop. We're gonna have to get some graffiti up on there to get the grit Oregon squad. Coach Tom, I know you got something.
Yep. So you're just gonna keep it super simple, and we're going with POUR. POUR is my my acronym for perseverance. So perseverance, obstacle, overcoming, and then resiliency. Just remember those things. So overcome obstacles daily. You guys are doing awesome. I'm really proud of you guys.
Awesome. POUR. Make sure you're writing all these down because there will be some questions about Tom's acronyms, because acronym man, TAM, the acronym man, TAM. Tom is TAM. Togetherness, opportunity.
Nope, it's time, attention, money. Those are the 3 resources that we have as people.
Time, attention, and money. Time's probably the most valuable because you can't get it back.
Well,
You
the
only get it
attention,
once.
because the Super Bowl and advertising, things like that.
Yeah, I get it. But you guys spent your afternoon in a worthy cause, so I appreciate you guys being here. And I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording, so that way